Well, good morning, everyone. Let's keep going. Good morning, everyone. All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Lynn, the entire Board of Trustees and the Search Committee for giving me this opportunity to serve as the next president of Montgomery College. I stand before you now, my new colleagues, with great humility and respect. Montgomery College is nationally known as a community college that is exceptional for the work it does. I know that your successes as educators, as trainers of industry, as builders of leaders, has taken hard work and dedication from all of you, faculty, staff, administrators, students, with strong support from our alumni, our friends, business leaders, and elected officials. I know that Montgomery College has achieved its best when the college community acknowledges and recognizes that it has been built upon the successes of the past. For me, this means following the example set by Dr. Hercules Pinckney. He should be commended for his leadership during times of great challenge for this institution. Since meeting him, I have been impressed by his calm and caring demeanor, his collaborative leadership, and by his obvious love of Montgomery College. I look forward to working with Dr. Pinckney during the transition and learning from him and being able to call him a friend of mine. Thank you, Dr. Pinckney. I also look to each of you during my transition and my presidency because I know that my learning has only just begun. I know that your expectations and your experience and knowledge will be invaluable to me in helping me to learn this institution and to help set the course for our future. Just as Dr. Pinckney has done, I am committed to being an open and communicative president, and I expect that you will agree in doing the same with me, sharing what is working with you, what is not working in your classrooms and on your campuses, and helping me stay informed on the issues that are affecting our college community. While so much of this is new to me, one thing is not: the Montgomery College mission. It is one of the many factors that drew me and inspired me to apply for this position. Your emphasis on changing lives echoes what I already believe. And I think the ability to change lives is exactly the path that Montgomery College is, and it sets it as a distinctive institution different from many other institutions of higher education. Changing lives is not just a convenient statement, a two-word phrase. It is embodied in the work that you do every day in our campuses. It happens when you take extra time to help a student counsel them on financial aid, when you encourage students to help develop clubs that fit their interest, when you call four-year institutions to encourage them to brag upon our talented students at Montgomery College, when you inspire a student to pick up a book and learn, to become an intellectual, when you stay after class to advise a student on what they should take next year, when you acquire a gift donation, when you develop innovative techniques for teaching and learning that energize your students, all of these things are what make us a phenomenal institution. I am so proud to be joining an institution that believes in and practices changing lives. Already, Montgomery College has changed mine. Let me tell you a little bit about my story, what you cannot learn from a press release, a memo, or my biography. As I said earlier, I was drawn to Montgomery College for some very distinct reasons. One is the exceptional reputation of this institution, the diversity of its faculty and staff and administrators and students, its drive for excellence, and its uncompromising belief that community colleges can do phenomenal work for our students and community. I share this with you as much you will find no greater champion for community colleges. I believe deeply that we are potentially the most transformative institution in contemporary America. We serve the immigrant daughter and the native son, the working reservist and the returning veteran, the academically underserved and the honor student, the displaced homemaker and the senior citizen, the traditionally aged transfer student and the midlife career seeker. But what I know for sure, in the core of who I am, about community colleges and Montgomery College, is that we can change the trajectory of an individual, we can transform the quality of life for a family, and we can enhance the intellectual, cultural, and economic essence of a community. And I don't know about you, but I think that's a pretty noble task, and I'm honored to join this institution to do that work. As such, my vision for Montgomery College is a simple one. Montgomery College will be the most relevant community college in the country by meeting the needs of our students and proving essential to the success of our community. Very simple. My path to Montgomery College started in the classrooms of the College of Lake County in the suburbs of Chicago. I'm a Chicago girl through and through. And after completing my undergraduate and graduate work at Iowa State University and Loyola University Chicago, I taught diverse students from varying backgrounds, educational goals, beliefs, and preparation levels. And I worked to create classroom cultures that fostered listening, that fostered learning, that embraced difference and promoted critical reflection. As I moved from the faculty to administration as a dean, an assistant vice president, a vice president, and then a campus president, I incorporated these same values in my interactions with my colleagues by encouraging collective responsibility for our learning community, introducing new approaches to problem solving, supporting participation and listening to their voices in the decision-making process, and valuing diverse experiences and ways of seeing and knowing. I believe it's the attitude that I bring to my work, the posture that I assume, the way in which I treat people that has allowed me to enjoy the confidence of those with whom I work. I believe it is the way that I attend to my day-to-day responsibilities while focusing on broader strategic directions that has enabled me to enjoy their confidence. I work hard. I expect those with whom I work to work hard. I laugh a lot. I admit my mistakes. I value the people with whom I work, and I share those feelings with them. And I'm committed to enhancing our intangible resources of our institution, those being our people, our culture, our brand, and our reputation. Most importantly, though, I am uncompromising in my focus on the students and the community that we serve and the way in which we meet their needs and exceed their expectations. The transformative power of higher education, it drives me, and that is what has brought me to Montgomery College. I want to be a part of a college that shares my mission of changing lives through the enrichment of a community in ways that we hold ourselves accountable while also tending to our internal spirit. That should sound familiar. I want to plant deep roots in the community and the college so that my son grows up and calls Montgomery College the place where I grew up. And my partner calls Montgomery College home. I want my community, both internal and external, to be invested in the success of the college and my role as president. I look forward to meeting many of you in person in the short reception immediately following this event. And from everything that I've experienced thus far, I know that I will be at home here, and I thank you for that. Finally today, I want to leave you with a promise, my promise. A promise that I'm going to make to you is that you will not find a community college president anywhere in the country who is willing to work harder for you and our students and our community. Thank you. I look forward to the opportunity to serve Montgomery College.